Hello and welcome to the 19th BOH Cameronian Arts Awards on set. I am Sabrina Hassan, and with me today I have the nominees for Choreographer in a Mixed Bill in the dance category. Welcome ladies, welcome, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, you are actually the producers of these productions, am I right? Yes. So Melinda, you also danced in First Appeal that is nominated. Yeah. So what first did you connect with in the piece?
First of all, it's about being a Malaysian, and it's also about being the citizen outlook of how we see a political event in dance itself. Yeah.
Right. And in First Appeal, the dancers use their voices,
Yes.
right? Which is not, I mean, it does happen in dance performances, but not always. So how did that choice come about?
That was, the idea came from Fairul himself. So he had this idea of putting a piece based on a political event in Malaysia. Not a political event, but multiple. And it is kind of, how do you say? To express in dance, it's one thing, and with speech, it becomes a supporting role. So it helps to bring the dance, the performance itself, understandable.
How comfortable were you in doing that, like using your voice?
For me, it's not that comfortable because I've been away for quite some time. So I took a 9-year break. My choice to get married and have kids and start a family. So now my kids have grown a little bit, so I've decided to just come back. And Fairul approached me and said, "Oh, why don't we have this performance together?" And we were classmates before. So I said, okay, means our chemistry is still there between all the dancers. So it was quite fun for us.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Vivian, can you tell us a bit about the choice of performing this restaging in a warehouse?
So Kim has always liked Gongsi KL since 2018. In 2018, she was actively involved there, making performances and Sanitiga series at that time. And so she has this sentiment with this Gongsi KL space, and it has like steel roof, natural skylight, and all of this double volume space makes her feel like it would be so different if dancer can experience this space, and if they will move in this space, it would be so different from their usual rehearsal studios and black box theater. So then but it also always has rumors that maybe this space is going to close down.
Is that like an urgency to want to stage things there?
Yeah. Urgency to want to stage things there. Yeah. So when there's this opportunity to restage because of like a young group of dancers from Cake Project, like they say, let's do a restage of your old choreographies. And so she think maybe A World in a City is very fitting to be restaged in Gongsi KL, which is also like her favorite space in Oak Lane Road.
Okay. And how, because it is a warehouse, how is the safety aspects of the dancers like incorporated?
Not safe.
Not safe.
So like,
yes. But they briefed ways in which they need to take care of themselves, ways in which they need to approach movement.
There is, but there is no easy way to say that Gongsi KL is a safe place to dance. We know it's not, because the floor is so hard, it's concrete floor, and then there's no like wooden flooring or there's no dance mat. So then it's something that they have to build up through rehearsal, like a relationship with the floor. And I think, of course, it's tough for their leg, I think, definitely. Even though no matter how much relationship you try to build with the space. Yeah. So I think it's not safe in that terms, but still like they try to build chemistry lah.
Yes. But if it were to be restaged again, would it be in Kongsi KL or a different warehouse, or would you choose to have it somewhere else?
So actually this year we are restaging it, but not like restage, because there's two pieces, right? First is the Gui Chi Lai Si, and another one is Aurora in the City. So we just taking Aurora in the City and try to make it into full length this year. So we still wants to perform in Kongsi KL. I think she really loves the space.
It's great.
Yeah. And then another space that we are trying is Majestic Theatre in Georgetown, in conjunction with the Georgetown Festival.
Okay. So how would it be different? Now, I know you're transitioning to a full-length piece, but how would it, what elements would you include?
I think the new one is definitely we need to add about 27 minutes of choreography to make it to full length. And then, and so this time we're focusing more on the dance and the movement. So compared to last year, we have like very chaotic set design to like mirror that spirit of her choreography. But now we're gonna reduce it a bit more so that you focus more back on the dancer. Yeah, but still space is an important character in the work.
Thank you. Melinda, what about you? Any plans for transition to be restaged?
We've been talking, but no further plans yet. But we would love for it to be a full length as well.
For First Appeal to be
Yes.
full length, right? What would you incorporate into it? Do you know?
We have not talked about it, but we would like it to be a full length. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, talking about safety for dancers, right? How would you advise like younger dancers on like keeping their bodies safe and strong?
Technique, yeah. Because like from my experience, after 9 years, I stopped for 9 years, and then once I get back, I couldn't move for the first 2 weeks.
Okay.
So I did start with ballet class, very beginner class. So my leg wasn't there, and I can feel the insecure in me, like my technique wasn't there, my stamina wasn't there, my body is totally gone, the muscle has gone, everything has gone after 9 years, So yeah, I had 2 months to rebuild myself. So actually, I wish I had more time. Yeah.
Okay. Well, hopefully you restage it, and then you will have time. Yeah. Right. And as producers, like, what are the main challenges for a dance production that is different from other productions?
Financial.
But do you find that there's more of an audience, like especially for contemporary dance? Is there a bigger following?
Yeah. I think people are more accepting now, but they are not willing to pay the price.
We don't regularly make contemporary dance performance. I mean, Sokim has always made in the 90s, but then I think it's only recently that she decided to do it again. So I never know if there's audience who will come. I know there are many amazing dancers that we have.
Yeah, we do have amazing dancers.
But yeah. So, but before we started selling the ticket, I'm always like, we're gonna lose money.
It's power of positive thinking.
But then after I see the rehearsal and then see the full run, then I'm like, actually it's not bad. Like restaging old work is quite cool.
Did you work closely with the LaSalle performers?
Oh, only the last week.
Okay.
Yeah. So they came only during the week of the performance. So we worked together for First Appeal is just 2 weeks. 2 weeks of work. But because the choreographer is from LaSalle, so he sent us videos. We communicate through videos. So can you do this part? And then we develop it ourselves. Right. Because of course all the dancers are above 30 from Malaysia. So okay, I said, Fairul, you don't put too much hope on us. We will develop it, and you will have to accept it. So that's what happened.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, perhaps like knowing him for a very long time gave you that comfort to say it to you. Right.
Exactly. But in the end, it worked out quite well. Yeah. And you can see the difference between the maturity of the dancers as well, not just the technique, also as the performer themselves.
Yes, the depth of the performance is
Yes.
different, like when you are a student and when
You don't understand when you're a student, like, oh, I'm just following this. We don't have that much, how do you say, the feel about that kind of movement. But as we are growing older, the experience is there. Life experience teaches.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
so much for joining me here today. Right. Congratulations again on your
Thank you.
nominations. And thank you all for watching. Have a great day.